Hi there and welcome. I will be asking my angels some questions, so stay tuned to see what they have to say. Hi again. My name is Sharon Lennon. I'm a psychic medium, earth angel, and a spiritual counselor. I have a great connection with my angels and I can actually hear them. They speak to me through words or through tone in my ear. I'm like 85% deaf in this ear. So with that, I can connect with my angels quite a bit throughout the day, and I want to show you how you can connect with your angels also. I use what's called a divining rods. And I've used these. I used to be a paranormal investigator. I still do paranormal investigating, and I was with a group called Regional Investigators of the Paranormal, or RIP. I've got a channel. Well, our group has a channel on here on YouTube. It's RIPghosts. If you ever were interested in the paranormal and interested in those videos, I ask you to check them out. We had a show called Paranormal Experiences with RIP. And I use the rods. Now these are very old, and as you can see, they look a little beaten up. I put some paint on them to help them glow in the dark, because when you do paranormal investigations, you're usually in the dark, and it helps me see the rods a little bit better. But it's been so long that the paint starts chipping off. But these have been with me for, gosh, now like 20, 25 years now. So I've come quite attached to them, and they help me with speaking with earthbound spirits or my angels or even heavenly spirits. So when I do these, like, I don't necessarily need the rods to hear or get a connection with my angels, but for you, my viewing audience, I feel I will use these to help you see what the angels have to say, rather than just believing what I say. Which, these, if you don't know anything about divining rods, it's two metal rods, and these are sleeves, and the rods move independently on their own. It's just got a little cap on the bottom so they don't come out of the sleeve. But other than that, there's nothing for me to do to move them. I usually will hold my hands together. This way I'm not moving, them to make them move. I just feel, I know some people keep their hands out straight. I just feel it's easier to keep them together, so I now, with my arms tucked in and everything, I know I'm, excuse me, I'm not moving them or making them move. And I'll not necessarily look at the rods either, just so, that would, because what I'm usually doing is I'm connecting with spirits. So, I will see the rods move through my peripheral vision. I don't have to look at them. Because usually when I'm connecting, I'm trying to connect without looking at the physical, which would be the rods. So I hope it makes sense. So I included a clip of me channeling my angels using the rods. And if you have any questions, or you like to ask a question to my angels, I will do more videos connecting with my angels and answering questions that you may have. So stay tuned and watch my little Q&A session with my angels. Show me yes. Whoa. That's a yes answer. Show me no, please. That's a no answer. So my angels just said, crossed is yes, out is no. Angels, are you willing to answer some questions for myself and the viewers? Yes. Okay. Neutral. Neutral would be straight on the odds. Do I have more than one guardian angel? I'm just speaking for myself right now. Yes. Neutral. Do the majority of people have more than one guardian angel? It's yes. Thank you. In order for you to intercede with our free will, do you need permission from us to intercede? Yes. Will you, I know we all have free will, but if it's a life and death situation, if we were like in a car accident or something, and we weren't meant, and it wasn't our time yet, this is when you will intercede, regardless of free will? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. But I'm just making sure. Do you need permission to hear our thoughts? Yes. Will you be able to hear our thoughts without permission? Without our permission? No. Will you be able to hear our prayers when we call out for you directly, like saying, angels, guardian angels, could you help me with this? Will you hear us then? Yes. Okay. You will help us even though, if we're in a life and death situation, even though we didn't give you permission, you will help us regardless of that, if it wasn't our time to die? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Are there some people out there with only one guardian angel? No. So I would say then all of us have more than one guardian angel? Wow, that's a lot of angels out there. That's wonderful. Neutral. Can a past loved one be a guardian angel? Yes. That's good to know. Do you send messages through our thoughts, like through songs that go through our heads and numbers that we see? Yes. So when we see repeating numbers or sequences in numbers like license plate on our phones, or the time, the clock, that if you see it repeatedly, that's that's a message from you? Yes. Thank you. Do our pets go to heaven? Yes. And we will see them again